Hey, what's up? How you doing today? I'm a little sleepy, but, I still got plenty of sleep, so. And also, thank you, X-Man, for the, stretch. I did stretch, just you didn't hear it. But yeah. So. Man. It's only been one day back at work and I'm already exhausted. Well, what else is new? I'm just pondering something right now. Nothing too crazy. Anyway, let's get into the game. Because there's no one currently in chat and I don't have anyone to talk to. Why? Boy. Oh, come on. I just had like a shiver down my spine. I don't know what the hell just happened. Has he done anything over there? You know, so right now, what's going through my mind is just a bit of my anxiety talking to me. And what the hell? I just want to talk. Why are you breaking on me all of a sudden? Okay, well then. Anyway, as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by myself, I've been having some pretty noticeable spikes in anxiety as of late. And it's not fun, but I've been able to manage it. But I don't know. Why? I don't know. I just kind of feel empty. Not empty. No, it's not that. It almost feels like I feel kind of, I don't know, stupid about something. I don't know. Sometimes it just feels like I'm doing things wrong, or I'm making people upset with me, even though I know I'm not, or maybe I am and they're just being polite. I don't know. I'm worried, okay? I'm afraid that I'm not living up to the expectations people have of me and the expectations I have for myself. I'm fucking up left and right. I'm making people uncomfortable. I'm making people upset. At least that's what I see. And I'm worried that it's going to cost me something important to me. I came to Twitch because not only did it look like fun, not only was it an enjoyable experience, but because I wanted to just have fun. No gimmicks, no jokes, just straight up, I just wanted to have fun here. Sometimes it feels like that was the wrong decision. Maybe I'm blowing it out of proportion. Maybe all of this is a moot point, but I can't help but worry. I really can't. Hey Rice, how you doing? How's it going? Just dealing with some dread. That's all. Nothing too crazy. And you don't have to worry about it. But other than that, I'm doing fine. That sucks. Yeah, it does. I don't know. I worry sometimes that... I mean, I've said this before, but I suffer from a bit of anxiety. I have an irrational mindset where I will start thinking that, you know, what I'm doing is wrong, that people are against me and all that, and it sucks, but I can't exactly stop it. And what happened? Unfortunately, I don't think it's appropriate for me to say, but sometimes it feels like I'm doing everything wrong. Sometimes it feels like sometimes it just feels like I fucked up and that it's going to cost me something. I don't know what that something's going to be, but it just feels like it will. I know, but that's the problem with anxiety. No matter how good of a person you are, you're always going to feel as if one slip up will ruin everything. Like one word misplaced will immediately make you lose all your friends, even though you know that's not going to be the case, because that's just how anxiety is. It's the nature of the beast. Yeah, a lot of people did. Honestly, my anxiety had always been there, and up until recently, it was actually pretty decent. It wasn't until my channel started to gain some traction that I think it started to get worse. And it's not because of overstimulation or overworking myself. I think it's just the fact that I'm afraid of what you guys think of me. I mean, here I am, just some guy on the internet playing games, and not only are you guys willing to watch me, but are willing to support me, and that makes me feel like I need to somehow be worthy, in a sense, for that kind of... I think you're great. Well, I appreciate it. Like I said, it's just anxiety talking, and I know it's not all the truth, but I don't know. I sometimes also worry that, like, what if I say something wrong? What if I say something that I can't take back even though I want to because I was just being an idiot, and suddenly I can't be on Sleepycraft anymore, or I lose my channel, or something like that. That's something else that I worry, is that I'm just not living up to my potential. Forget about you, they will forgive. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I have this weird mentality where the moment that I start getting close to someone, in the moment that, like, I get used to their interaction, and the moment that it changes, it almost feels like I'm walking on eggshells to myself. Even if it's totally benign. Like, that whole fiasco with my artist. I had messaged him, and he had not responded, and I was freaking out because I thought I upsetted him. I thought I offended him because I said that, well, I gave my criticism on my art. No, they're not. But I thought he was, like, really upset with me, and it turns out that he was busy, and he had other things to do, and he just couldn't get to me in time. So that's kind of what I'm dealing with, is I worry if people don't respond right away, because it makes me feel like I said something wrong. And, you know, that's also kind of a burden on them, because it makes them feel like they have to respond to me, otherwise I'll start freaking out, and I don't want that either. But, yeah. You know, that's why I'm talking about this now, is because I'm having these problems again. Because I have this mentality. Talking about it helps me. I appreciate it, Rice. Yeah, I was looking back at some of my old streams, and I realized something. I really have gone down when it comes to, like, not gone down, but my anxiety really has gone up a bit. It's noticeable in my tone, whether it be a few months ago to now. It's very noticeable, and I find that astonishing. therapy. It probably would help if I could afford it. You know? My dude, I can barely afford what I have now. The cost of living alone for me is just too much. Does your work not have benefits? It does have benefits, but unfortunately, mental health support is not one of them. Sucks. It really does. It's unfortunate, but most workplaces nowadays still don't recognize like mental health as an actual problem. They see it as something like shell shock back in the day, which we call PTSD now. Back then, they called it shell shock, and they thought it was just a lack of morale. Now we know that it's something much more substantial. But, yeah. I mean, hindsight's only 20/20, so... no matter how hard we try, there are some people who are just not going to accept mental health as a real problem. I'm at 26 followers, which is amazing. Congratulations. I'm glad for you, Rice. You're really going up in the world. What microphone do I use? I use a simple Blue Yeti microphone. It's like $100. But I also have a pop filter, a fur cover to reduce sound, and a mic arm to not pick up the vibrations on my desktop. The microphone's probably going to be the most expensive thing if you pursue that. I'd go with the Blue Yeti, but that's just me. But just know this, Rice. Your mic isn't what makes a streamer. It's the person behind the mic. You could have garbage audio and people will still watch. It's a matter of personality, not a matter of equipment. Yeah, it's important to try and have good equipment, but it's not the be-all end-all. Like, if you get a better mic, just know it's not going to bring in more views. It's just that now you have a better mic. I can understand that. I woke up not too long ago. I'm still a little sleepy. I find it hilarious how we went from me discussing about my struggles with mental health to discussing about microphones. Man, streaming's a wild place. Hang on, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. Raise my chair a little. I was already up. So expensive. They are. Mics can be pretty pricey, especially better ones. The best thing you can do is get a relatively cheap one. I mean, the Blue Yeti is well regarded as just a pricey but still cheap mic. And if you fiddle around with stuff like settings and outputs and all that, you can actually find out that it can produce a pretty decent mic quality. Like, you should look back on some of my old streams. Oh man, my mic quality was not great. I was peaking left and right. Now I only peak some of the time. All the ones I see is like 175 for a Blue Yeti. Yeesh, man, they went up in price. Think I need to save more? Yeah, probably. Save as much as you can. Let me tell you, when it comes to someone who's been trying to do streaming for a while, you're always going to have expenses that you need to pay for. There's always some sort of upgrade or some sort of benefit that you need to prioritize. Is there a software for streaming that can get rid of background noises? No. Sadly, there is not. The best you can do is just fiddle around with your settings, but honestly, that's not going to really fix much. One of the many reasons why I have the ability to stream so openly and so freely is because I live by myself, so background noises are held to a minimum. I know you, by being 16, you still most likely live with your parents, so, or at least some sort of guardian, so background noise is going to be a bit more. I have a really loud keyboard and it sucks. I mean, I do too. Working on some editing? Well, good for you. Hey Dusky, how you doing? So hope you have an amazing day. You know, sometimes I wish that Dusky would stop having these terrible days. I know it's not 100% by choice, but still, I really do wish he would have a good day one time, you know? It's a dog freaking out outside. Hey, Phoenix, what are you doing up? I'm downloading a better editing software. Okay. Well, I kind of got choked awake by my own spit, so that was fun. I can't go back to sleep because my family's too loud. I can understand that, I guess. Not the choking on my own spit thing, but the family too loud being thing. I appreciate it, Phoenix. Although you missed it earlier. I was going on about, you know, mental health problems. Is a trend. Yeah, but then again, there's also that weird group of people who think that it, being not mentally sound is somehow a good thing, or is a cool thing. I don't know. Honestly, I would do anything to give up stuff like my anxiety and depression, but, you know, unfortunately, my body decides against it. And also, unfortunately, I live in the US, so trying to medicate the problem is just too expensive. Oh, I love being alive. So, you know what's funny is recently I've been trying to get back into uploading stuff, like uploading my streams, and I've been doing some pretty decent work. And let me tell ya, looking back on those old streams, I'm just like, holy shit. The place used to look so different. You. Dort for days. Yeah, I do have my Dort. Oh yeah. So, here's the thing, guys. Why do I have 2 clocks? Because I'm carrying around 2 clocks. What do you want? I was doing some reorganization and I didn't know where to put the clocks. But anyway. I have a plan. A plan for Halloween. Now, here's the thing. This plan will either be on Halloween night or the night before Halloween, the 30th. It all depends on what's going on with my friends. Because, see, we like to go trick-or-treating even if some of us don't, dress up. We just like to go walking around in neighborhoods, collecting candy, having fun, all that. But we don't know if we're going to be doing it this year. So if we're not, then this plan will be on Halloween night. The spookiest of spooky nights. And if it's, if we do end up going out, then it'll be the night before. So, what the plan is this. On my Halloween stream, I'm going to try and go a whole 12 hours of streaming. And what I want to do is, with the community's efforts, play some games. Basically speaking, I want to play a couple of games that either have Halloween themes or have things akin to Halloween and play them with you guys. Because I think that'd be a lot of fun. I already have 2 games and a different idea, which I think would be good. The 2 games that I already have ideas for would be... So the 2 ideas I have is... for games is Golf It, because they have custom maps, so I could probably find a couple of Halloween-based ones. It's a mini golf game. And the other one is Witch It, which is basically, if you ever heard of Prop Hunt, it's similar to that. And if you don't know, basically, you're running around as a witch who turns into inanimate objects in order to stay hidden for villagers who are hunting you. And it's a lot of fun. And I think that it'd be fun to play that with my viewers. And maybe other people, depending. The other idea I have is watching some like old public domain horror movies, like The Thing from the Black Lagoon and shit like that, like really cheesy, really stupid horror films from back in the day. I think that would also be pretty fun. That'd probably be at the end of the stream though, when people are starting to chill down, like calm down and stuff like that. But yeah, if there's any other kind of like multiplayer games that you think, 1, I'd be able to stream, and 2, my computer could be able to handle, and is also multiplayer, let me know something, because I would really want to do this. I really like this idea. I want to follow through with it. Jackbox, there's a monster. There is a monster one. Town of Salem. Town of Salem. I don't know. That one requires a bit more commentary, which I suck at. But I mean, yeah, I could probably do Jackbox. I'd fail at it every single time because but still. I am not a very knowledgeable man. But yeah, so what I want is to span from 12 in the afternoon to 12 at night. So a full 12-hour stream. That's my goal. That's my plan. That's what I want. Like I said, it all depends on what my plans are with my buddy. And I'll let you know as soon as possible if it's going to be on the 30th or 31st. That's a lot of hours. Yeah, but it's a special event. I wanted it to be special. I wanted to have fun with it, you know? What day is Halloween on? Halloween is on a Sunday. Internal sobbing. Why not try and take a day off? You gotta have a month's notice before you can take days off. They also need to be either accepted or rejected. That's when I move to my new house and get a new desk and a new chair and soundproof walls. I don't even have soundproof walls. And I should probably get a new chair. This thing is... It's a leather chair, but the leather is so frayed off that honestly, yeah, I should probably get a new one. Too bad chairs are expensive. And I mean, Phoenix. Like I said, it's going to be starting at 12. So maybe if you either, I don't want to say sacrifice sleep, but you can probably get for the first half until you have to get to work. Said she got soundproof walls for my room so I wouldn't be interrupted, and a lock. Nice. You know, one of my biggest dreams financially is to be able to afford a house. It's a long shot, I know, but it's something I've always wanted. play... Though I wish I could, but my computer can't handle them. Fair enough, I guess. Which is a real shame, because I would have loved to have played some games with you. But yeah. Really hope that I'm able to get, you know, more than just, like, 2 people to play games with. You know? I really wanted to play some games with my viewers. Dude, use Jackbox? Well, I mean... There is no set schedule on what games we're playing first just yet, so I mean I could probably do Jackbox first and then move on to something like Witch It or Golf It, you know, other games. Are the games free? Nope. I mean, they're relatively cheap, but they're not free, sadly. My brain is breaking. I'm trying to figure out how to edit my video resolution. I can't help you with that. I don't really edit videos. Screw you. You're going crazy. I'm sorry to hear that. I wish I could help you, but I don't know editing. I only know gaming. The most advanced editing tool I ever used was Windows Movie Maker, so... thirsty, and I'm taking the stream with me to get water. Come along with me on an adventure. Oh boy, I can't wait. What frame rate do I stream at? 48p. 48 frames per second. Yeah, Ugh. I am dumb. Sorry. Yeah. And just like that. Chicken spaghetti. Interesting. Is that similar to like chicken parmesan or? Higher the frame rate, the better. Yeah, problem is that sometimes the higher frame rates, the more you drop. So 100 would be amazing quality? Probably? Just gotta be careful about it. It's basically... sauce than vegetables? Interesting. And just like that, it looks pretty pretty. Someone is energetic. It's not perfect, but at least there's light. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't break the game, but I need to go into my storage. When did that happen? When did my storage become a game-breaking glitch? Fair enough, I guess. Maybe I really do need to reduce those chest numbers. Huh. That wasn't so bad. about this? Because I know I have problems with 3. Uh-oh. Come on. To load so I can send it. Oh, come on. I break one chest, all of a sudden, everything dies. Lovely. Oh man, it's already 3:30. Ugh. I have to go to work in a half hour. Thank you for the pets, but they don't help. You know, there are points in my life when I'm doing this, when I think to myself, it's like, am I being unreasonable and not expecting, but like thinking that I could make this a job? Am I being too presumptuous thinking that people are willing to give up their hard-earned money just to support some guy on the internet to play games? You know what I mean? persistent. Well, it's just that I don't know. I would hate to be the kind of streamer who's like, "Oh, you've been watching me for like how long and you haven't subscribed? What's wrong with you?" kind of thing, you know? I hate people like that. You need I need a better job? I do need a better job. I'd rather make this my job though. Or at least partial job. If I could get away with like making say $1,000 per month on this, I would openly take on a part-time job so that I would have more time for this. Probably something with a bit more set hours, but you know, if only there was a job out there somewhere in the great wilds where I'm able to work for, say, 4 days a week. And those 4 days are 8-hour shifts. And they pay, say, around the ballpark, just spitballing here, $20 an hour. That would be absolutely ideal. Because not only am I making substantial amounts of money, but I'm also, you know, I have more time on my hands. I don't have to sacrifice one thing or another just so I can do stuff like sleep, eat, or stream, you know? I mean, I'm not really sacrificing it per se, it's just I would have more time for all three. I don't get it. My Discord isn't displaying that I'm streaming, and I don't understand why. Yeah, I need to just shut it down and reset it. That might be the case. Oh yeah, so listen up everyone, because I'm about to tell you something very important. So, some of you may know that I had commissioned someone to make me, you know, some emotes, some banners, all that stuff, you know, just normal stream Twitch stuff. And he hasn't delivered it. And I found out finally why. It turns out that he had gotten into a car accident and had been hospitalized this whole time, like for the last like couple of weeks. And yeah, that's where he's been. So, I mean, I'm hoping that he gets better. But yeah, so if you're wondering why I still haven't gotten stuff like my emotes, that's why. I mean, he managed to get out and then he informed me, but like that's where he's been. That's what he's been up to. He didn't take my money and run. He got into an accident. So, can't you ask for a refund and hire someone else? Why would I do that? Like, I mean, I can, but why would I do that? It's not his fault he got into an accident. I hope it's not. But still. But I mean, if you need stuff fast. Yeah, but I don't need stuff fast. Saying hypothetical? Okay. Yeah, the guy, like, I'd be a pretty douchey client to just ask for a refund because the guy was in an accident. But I know what you mean, like getting a refund because I need the stuff. But right now I don't. I'm not like in desperate need of like emails or anything like that. I mean, I do want to get them because when I do, it's going to make stuff like subscriptions a lot more incentivizing. But still. Oh, hey, Lash. What's up? You came at a probably inopportune time, given the fact that I'm going to be shutting things down in about 10-20 minutes. For final prep stuff for my SMP. Huh. I'm sorry, I suddenly had a flashback to something embarrassing I did, and I couldn't help but just ponder life. You ever just do that? Like, you think back to something super embarrassing you did as like when you were younger, or something you did that you find embarrassing now, and you just like, what the fuck is wrong with me, kind of thing. Actually, sometimes, when I think back to, like, an embarrassing thing I did, when I was younger, I'll, like, physically react to it. And, man, out of context, it is the weirdest thing you'll ever see. Of course, I also do some negative stuff about it. Things that I am not proud that I do, but I do nonetheless. Like, for example, and I know I shouldn't do this, but it's just kind of a reaction thing. I don't actually think this way, but sometimes when I think back to, like, embarrassing things I've done, I'll just kind of not really say to myself, but think to myself, it's like, you're an idiot, kind of thing. I know I shouldn't. I know it's wrong, but it's just how my brain is reacting to it. Like, I'll think of something embarrassing, and all of a sudden I'll just think to myself, you're an idiot. Hello? That was weird. Jack, I'm sure someone does it casually, like things I in the middle of school had one of those cringy dance things, and I stupidly requested a DA song. Well, let's just say this doesn't like heavy metal. Oh. It's a reminder to not do that stupid thing again. That is true. But I mean, I do things that I find cringy like 5 minutes later. You know, one of my biggest flaws, I would say, is just the sheer fact that I am very much socially inept. I am not good in a social, like, introduction. And that can really, really backfire on me, which really sucks. think it was one of his older ones. Oh, you guys are just kind of going on. I am sleepy. I need my nappy. Hopefully me getting rid of all of these chests will clear things out, but I'm not 100% on that. If anything, Benny and the Ink Machine gave us a lot of good music. Like, a lot of people made some pretty fun parody music on it. My favorite would probably be The Gospel of Dismay. All of those chests hunted, like all that wood to get hunted down and turned into chests just so that I can't use them. Purely because of a loading error. Ooh. Wish there was an easier way to do this. I'll be gone in about 3 minutes, so... Oh, child. Yeesh, the skeleton's gonna die before it can get to me. Yeah, fuck it. You're not going to blow up my hard work just because you're programmed to. Okay, so here's a question for you guys. Who should I raid? Because my normal list is not active right now. Yeah, no one is live right now. Really not many on from what I can see. Yeah. Oh no, my eczema is starting to come back on my neck. I mean, I'm not against, okay, so, this may sound stupid, but I actually not against, rating smaller streamers because it can give you, a potential to get, like, more followers or maybe even, interaction. I don't know. That's kind of why I raid people like Sunshine or Mac. Not because, I mean, they're also really chill streamers that I really like, but also because there's the potential. Okay. Well, I have 8 viewers right now. I want to send them somewhere. Okay, let me take a quick look, a quick gander on my recommended feed. There's a streamer called Building Stream, maybe. Okay. So first things first, I'm going to disconnect. Give it a second. What did you miss? We're trying to figure out who to raid. So we have two recommendations. Ripfin or Treoverd? Treoverd? I don't know how to say that name. So which one should I go with? Treoverd. Okay. Okay. So what do you guys think? Which one should I go with? Oh, I spelled it wrong. Hang on. Okay, that's what tree looks like. Now for... It's a bit on the loud side, but I don't know. I did try to check who they are. Let's see. I'll go with... It's time for work. It is time for work. I'll go with Rip. How about that? So, R-I-I-P-H-Y. How's that? Oh, geez, my viewer count went down. Because people didn't want to get... Oh. Hang on. Have a good day at work. I will try, but it is work. Take care. I'll do my best. Have a good one, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Keep being awesome, everyone. Bye.